What if I told you that one of the most powerful men in the world, a former president of the United States, made a decision that he later admitted might have hurt the country he served? Not just any decision, this was a full pardon for his own son, a man who had faced serious legal troubles. And here's the kicker, the son himself called it not good for America or his father's legacy. This isn't just a story about family, it's a collision of power, politics, and personal loyalty that raises questions about justice, legacy, and the limits of presidential authority. Let me break this down for you. When you hear the word pardon, you might think of a simple act of mercy. But in this case, it's a lightning rod. Hunter Biden, the son of former President Joe Biden, received a full and unconditional pardon in December 2024 for federal gun charges, tax issues, and other offenses. Now, here's where it gets wild. Hunter himself admits it was a bad move. He said it wasn't fair, it didn't serve the public interest, and it damaged his father's legacy. That's not the usual script for someone who just got a free pass from the most powerful person in the world. What does that say about the system? Or maybe about the man who gave it? Personally, I think it's a masterclass in human contradiction. You're supposed to feel grateful, but also ashamed? It's like being handed a lifeline while being told you're a liability. Let's talk about the why here. Hunter argued his dad did it to protect him from a potential Trump administration. But wait, how does that logic hold up? If the goal was to shield him, why not wait until after the election? Or why not use the same logic to pardon other family members? There's a deeper tension here between personal duty and public trust. In my opinion, this feels like a political chess move masquerading as a moral choice. The public is left wondering, was this about justice, or was it about keeping a family secret from the spotlight? What many people don't realize is that pardons are rarely about the individual, they're about the message they send. This one screams, "I'm doing this for my son," which is exactly what critics are pointing out as a betrayal of the public good. And then there's the emotional layer. Hunter spoke about watching his father battle cancer, describing it as very painful and debilitating. He even joked about wishing his dad would complain more. But here's what's fascinating, the same man who called the pardon a mistake is now the emotional anchor for his father's legacy. It's like watching someone hold up a mirror to their own contradictions. When he says, "My dad is the center of our family," it's both touching and jarring. How do you reconcile that love with the fact that he's also the reason his father's legacy might be tarnished? It's a human drama wrapped in a political scandal, and it's impossible not to feel for both men. A detail I find fascinating is how Hunter balances gratitude with guilt. It's like walking a tightrope between two worlds. Let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just about one family. It's about the power of the presidency and how it's used in ways that blur the line between public service and private loyalty. If you take a step back and think about it, this pardon raises a deeper question: when does a leader's personal life become a national issue? And more importantly, how do we hold leaders accountable when their decisions are driven by emotion as much as ethics? This isn't just a story about Hunter Biden, it's a case study in the fragility of trust in modern politics. What this really suggests is that the American public is watching closely, and they're not buying the "it was for the best" narrative. They want transparency, and they want leaders to act in ways that prioritize the country over their own family. So here's the thing, this story doesn't have a clear ending. It's messy, it's emotional, and it's complicated. But what it does show is that power, whether in the form of a presidential pardon or a family bond, comes with consequences. And as viewers, we're left wondering, how do we navigate a world where the lines between personal and public are so blurred? What would you do if you were in Hunter's shoes? Or Joe's? The truth is, there's no perfect answer. But one thing's for sure, this moment will be remembered as a defining chapter in the Biden family saga, and a reminder that even the most powerful people aren't immune to the weight of their choices.